Okay, last problem. If you were given 3 non-collinear points, how might you go about finding the center of the circle which passes through those 3 points? So if you remember from problem 1 that we just did, it said that if you have a chord in a circle, then the perpendicular bisector of that chord must pass through the center of the circle. So if we have 3 points right here, and we form 2 chords out of them, I'm going to try and be a little bit exact here because last time I filmed this it was pretty bad. So I'm going to make a chord there between those 2 points and a chord here between these 2 points. And I'm going to try and find the perpendicular bisector. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the bisector. So this is about 2 inches long, so we'll put the bisector right here at 1. Right now for the perpendicular part, I'm going to get it so that it's kind of lines up there. Scooch it over just a little bit so we've got that. All right, so that line has to go through the center of the circle. And let's do it again over here. This is about 1 inch long, so the bisector would be about here. And if we draw the perpendicular part here, all right, that's a little bit off. I'm going to do that again. Make those kind of parallel to each other. Okay, let's go with that lower one as the perpendicular bisector. If I've got the perpendicular bisector of this line segment or this chord, it's going to go down here. The center has to lie somewhere on this line. Same thing here. This is the perpendicular bisector of this chord. The center has to lie somewhere on this line. Therefore, since these lines only intersect in one spot, this has to be the center of the circle right here. Again, we haven't talked about circles enough for you to realize this. Maybe this will come a little bit more when we start looking at circles and their equations and stuff. But one thing that you need to know is that a circle is defined by its center and by its radius. If you know those 2 things, then you know everything about the circle. So we have the center already. And so all we need to do is find the radius. Now the radius should be the same for each of these points right here. I'm going to use my compass here and set it so that the center is the metal pin part and that the radius lines up with this. And of course you can hear Kitty coming back again. I'm sorry for his interruptions. Oh my goodness. Can you get off, please? Okay, so we've got it set up a little bit more. Yep, set up like that. And if we test it, it should be the same for each of those now, the way we've got it drawn. Yep. Now, this is the part that I screwed up before. I'm going to try and draw this, a circle here. And that was pretty darn good compared to last time. So if I keep going, last time I screwed it up because I touched the legs and it closed but this time they stayed pretty equally. You can see there that it goes through those 3 points. Once I find that center of the circle, it ends up going through those 3 points. So if you want to try that at home, if you have a compass like this, then you can do that. All right, that is it. Bye.